Hello, hello. This is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic, coming to you today with a Diabetic Minute for everyone who wants to get and stay healthy. Do you feel lonely? That's the question today. Under this pandemic, there's been a lot of stress, and loneliness is one of the things that's come out of that, the biggest for a lot of people. They're wishing for the old times. They want to go back in time. And that's probably not going to happen. So they are missing the social interactions. It makes life seem sour now instead of good, and can even seem pointless to a lot of people. And that is verified by all the suicides that have happened during this pandemic. But that loneliness, whether it's temporary or chronic, it can lead to aches and pains and sleep issues and weakened immune response. It can affect your health greatly, not just your mental health, but your physical health. So I want to give you some ideas of some things to do if you're feeling lonely, if you're in that place where you just miss your friends, you miss the activities, you miss it all, and it's really got you down. Well, you need to change your outlook. First of all, try to do that. Think about the time that you have to maybe think about relationships a little bit deeper. Do some self-discovery, if you will, and explore the past a little bit. Make the most of that downtime that you have. Fill your life with sound, okay? Music can lift your mood, absolutely, right? But not just music. You can listen to a podcast to get a little information, self-help, entertainment. Even just having the TV on will give you a little feeling of not being alone, right? Open the window, listen to the birds. Oh my gosh, they sound so beautiful. Listen to them. They will lift your mood tremendously. And then number 3, stay connected. Okay, just because you can't go out to meet someone perhaps that you're not in a state where that's allowed yet. Lucky people that are. But if you are, then keep connected other ways. Guys, there's all kinds of ways now to stay connected. We've got text messages, phone calls, Messenger, FaceTime, all sorts of things that you can do to help you to stay connected. So like if you usually meet somebody on Saturday to have lunch, well, sometime around lunchtime, connect with that person. Keep that connection live, strong, going, so that you're still feeling together, right? Make the most of that time again. You might want to listen to music. You might want to read. You might want to do something that brings you joy. Make the most of it. Just concentrate on things that make you happy and do the best that you can to keep the things that bring you joy alive, much more than what's bringing you sorrow. Get outside, go to the park, watch the birds, walk. Anytime you get outside, it's going to make you feel better. And then when you do have an opportunity to connect with someone, you know what, guys? You need to talk about things. You need to let your emotions come out. You need to get that support. Things always feel better if you can talk about it, right? Have you noticed that? And then by talking, you also get some coping strategies, that come out of that conversation. It's real important that we be willing to talk about things. And I'm not talking about you don't have to get down to the nitty gritty, and you certainly don't have to talk about current events if that's something that may cause friction rather than calming you. Be creative. Do you love to do art? Do you like to write? Do you like music? Do something creative. with yourself, because creation always gives you that sense of satisfaction of having done something good, and that will lift a mood as well. And it might be time for a pet. You know, some people, that's just not going to ever happen for them. But if you've been thinking about a pet, now might be the perfect time. And there's a lot of pets that need homes. And it's an excuse to go out. You can get a pet. And pets, you know, they can't talk to us, but oh, wow, their presence does make a big difference. They bring great comfort to people and end a lot of loneliness. That doesn't mean just a cat or dog, guys. There's all kinds of pets, right? Whatever makes you happy. And then take a break maybe from social media. You know, when we see things on social media, people post the good things, right? And sometimes we think, oh, wow, their life is so much better, or they don't miss me as much as I miss them, or everything seems so perfect for them. Guys, you're not seeing the whole picture. You can't judge on that. So if you look at social media and you sometimes feel like that's what you're seeing, that the grass is greener, shut it off for a little while, because you're only seeing a piece of the picture. Think about what you like to post. You don't like to post all the bad stuff that happens in your life or negativity. You like to post, I did this, or we did that, or this happened, you know, something that seems exciting. That's what you want to post. That's what other people post. They don't get down to the nitty gritty. Again, take the time, again, if you're still in lockdown, to do what you love. Again, look at your hobbies, your like yoga, walking, reading, cooking. A lot of people doing cooking. Having the time to do self-care for a change, right? You got time now, so do it. It'll make you feel so much better. And remember, guys, this is not forever. This is not what it's always going to be. You know, remind yourself that things will change and you will adapt with the change. I don't think we're ever going to go back to our life as we had it before. I think things will always be different now, but it might not be a bad different. It might end up a good different. It might end up something that makes us feel good instead of bad. So just remember, this is not forever. Even if you're feeling a little lonely, it's not forever. And lastly, if that feeling persists, becomes chronic loneliness that you can't, you know, take a little tip and do something and change it, then find someone to talk to. And if just talking about it doesn't help, then seek a therapist, because they can help you identify what's the real crux of the problem and help you deal with it and give you tips on how to deal further with it so that you can go on with your life with a smile on your face, which is always what we're looking to do, right? So if you're feeling lonely, try some of these tips. I hope they'll work for you. But again, if it continues, get some help. I hope I found you safe today. I hope I found you well. You know, I always hope I found you happy. I wish that you would share this information, that you would subscribe to wherever you're listening. This is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic. I really appreciate you being here. Please know that. Again, Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic. May God bless and keep you until we connect again. Have a fabulous day. Thank you.